and that'll give us time next turn to play the Slash Panther. If he doesn't kill this here at the end of my turn, and he doesn't kill it during his next turn, then we're good to play the Slash Panther. But you can make a case for not even playing the Slash Panther next turn and just leaving the Natus Mist up if he doesn't kill it. Alright, let's see. Burn the Impure, Galvanic Blast. Doesn't look like he has anything, so he'll probably just play a land here and pass the turn. I can't see him really effectively playing. Oh, okay. Contagion Clasp. Alright, so we have some choices here. We can either Vapor Snag the Vidalcan, or we can play the Slash Panther. So if we play the Slash Panther, we'll be losing 2, obviously, since we don't have enough mana. But that'll leave a pretty substantial threat on the board for if he plays a land and if he wants to proliferate this out. So I think he actually has to deal here with the Slash Panther first. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Because if he gets rid of the Slash Panther and then next turn after that tries to proliferate, I'm just going to Vapor Snag immediately, and that leaves me in a lot better position. So he hit the land drop. He might proliferate here. I don't think he will. I think he has to deal with the Slash, like I said earlier. Ah, well, did not see that coming. So Volt Charge kind of just pseudo 2-for-1'd us. We drew a pretty good card. If we draw another Swamp, we can Vapor Snag the Skin Render right away. So let's see what he's got here. Peace Strider. Yep. That's definitely something skin renderable. Swamp. Ooh. We are rolling pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't have like Apostle's Blessing. If he had Apostle's Blessing, that would blow us out, because he'd give his guy Pro Black, and we'd have to target our own skin render. So I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Got quite big bombs in our hand and a lot of cards left. Yep. So that kind of stops us in our tracks. I'm not going to play the Phyrexian Vat Mother here. He can just chump it all day with his Mirrodin Crusader. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Spire Monitor. Plus, if we played the Phyrexian Vat Mother, he could just potentially proliferate us out with poison damage. So we have an option here. We can play the Spire Monitor and block, attempting to trade, or we could just wait. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to make the trade, though. If he has removal, so be it. I just don't think we can leave the Mirrodin Crusader on the board. So he didn't have it, so that's good for us. Hopefully he doesn't have Remember the Fallen to back it up. Tap 6 for Victory's Herald, eh? Alright, so hopefully we draw a land to enslave. No, we did not draw the enslave, or rather the land. I guess I'm going to attack here, see if he blocks. If he does, I'm going to go ahead and burn the Impure It. If he doesn't block, I'm just going to play the Vat Mother and Vapor Snag rather, the Herald. We're still in an A-OK position here. All we have to do is just rip one land, and the Herald becomes ours. Quite a good hand still. And he's tapping beforehand, maybe a Slash Panther. So I'm not sure why he main phased this, because now, not only do we get a Vapor Snag, let's see, whenever attacks, yeah, so we'll do it now, so his Iron Mirror doesn't get flying. Because not only does he not get to play this, we have the Burn Impure. Not that he would know that, but he's just going to get wrecked here. Yep, we'll take our poison. Drew Blast, that's pretty good too. We're going to go ahead and just snap burn the Impure the Shriek Raptor though. That's actually a legitimate threat against us since we have the Vat Mother and he has a Contagion Clasp. We'll go ahead and swing away. Kind of awkward how we have Infect and non-Infect, but The Vat Mother's just too strong not to play. So he's gonna lay down the Herald again. Oh, 6. Yeah, the Herald. Hopefully we rip another land. Trespassing. Nope, did not get there. We're still gonna swing with both. If he blocks on the skin rend, okay, so he didn't. Alright, well, that's perfectly fine, because even if he attacks with the Herald here, he's still on quite a fast clock with the Vat Mother, and he's like has to draw threats from here on out. Alright, so he is going to go ahead and swing. That's an 8-point life change, but we'll have to roll with it. 4 mana. Ooh, Cerebral Eruption. Yeah, we're going to let that happen. Island. Okay, so we're going to draw the island next turn to steal the Victory's Herald. And that's... I don't think there's anything... Let's see. Oh. Let's see if there's any way that he can blow us out. Oh, I didn't copy the image. Oh well. Oh, maybe I kept it in the Google Chrome. 1 second, guys. Sorry. There we go. So yeah, we have our Enslave and our Quicksilver. So the only thing he can hit from here on out is 4 or less. Yeah, there's no point enslaving the Sentinel. We're just going to swing with the Vat Mother here. And we'll go ahead and enslave. Oh, I'm sorry. Cerebral Eruption does damage based on the converted mana cost, so he could potentially blow out our board. But he'd have to hit, let's see, because we already hit the Spire Monitor, so he'd have to hit the Sky Eel School. Or, yeah, we already have the Slash Panther, so yeah, chances are very likely that he's not going to hit it. 1 out of 23. So we got that game. We can go to sideboarding now. The only card I'm really worried about of his was the Mirrodin Crusader. But we do have some answers to it in our blue form and our artifacts, I suppose. I can't really see anything worth siding in at this point. That was a pretty successful game. We did draw almost perfectly the land-wise. We did keep a 2-lander and got up to 6, and domain, or at least domain with the colors we have. So yeah, I think we'll just assume it as it is, and we'll bring it back to you when the game starts. Alright, here we go for game 2 of round 1 of daily event Scars Block Sealed. Opponent put us on the play again, and we have a rather bad hand. I think we're going to have to mull this. It's an alright hand, but with 2 mountains, I mean, we'd have to draw something to get there. We could hope to get there with a swamp, because all we need is 1 more land to play the Moriok Replica. Basically 1 swamp and we're rolling. We are heavy swamps in this deck. You know what? I think I'm actually going to roll with this. Try it out. We're not going to mulligan. We have some removal for his early stuff, and all we have to do is draw 1 land. I know this is a risky keep, but sometimes you just have to go for it. Opponent's taking a while again. Oh, if you guys are ever online, you should check out the clan Limited Resources. We have quite a few members already. Everybody has some pretty good input. Really friendly. If you want to join up, just go ahead and hit one of us up, and we'll send you to the right people. Also check out Limited Resources, the podcast, hosted by my friend Marshall. Great guy, great cast. Check it out. Alright, here we go. So it plays plains, blah blah blah. Drew an island. Not bad. Now let's get a swamp. This is pretty pretty awkward. Gold mirror. So a lot of people are prone to killing mirror really quickly. Oh, look at that, we drew our swamp. Must be nice, right? As I was saying though, a lot of people are prone to killing the first creature they see, especially if it's a mirror. But I don't think it's right to waste your removal on a mirror. I mean, he could hit a 4-drop here, and if he hit like an Ox to Scrap Melter, that'd be pretty awkward for us. But usually, I don't think it's right to hit the mana producer unless it's something like a Virulent Wound. With premium removal, with like Galvanic Blast, I just don't think you can do it. So what's he got here? Thing is, if I draw a swamp here and he plays like a Blinding Soul Eater, that in that case I will Galvanic Blast the mirror and then guess verdict. Nope, 4-drop. What's he got? Slash Panther. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. We've got the blast, and we do a Wing Splicer. That's pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and just in case he has Apostle's Blessing, I'm gonna go ahead and blow that thing up. I guess you could make a case for playing the Wing Splicer there, just to use up your mana efficiently. But if that was the case, then he'd again get a crack back for 4, and I'd have to block with my Golem to trade, and I don't think I'd block with the Wing Slicer. Alright, so does he have a 5-drop? No, Soul Eater. And a 2-drop. Quarters Paladin. Alrighty. So I'm not gonna crack it here. I think I'm gonna use it as a blocker or as a potential attacker. If he blocks here with one of his guys, I'm okay with that, because what we're trying to do is just try to get to the late game. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take the trade with that. Oh, he didn't block. Okay, so we're just gonna play our Wing Splicer now. Get 2 guys on the board. If he wants to pay 2 life for that, I'm okay with that. I think with the kind of hand that we have right now, it's fairly aggressive. The Flesh Eater is a little bit awkward because he's already taken 6 damage, but otherwise, well, and the Vat Mother's awkward too. Both Infectors. So hopefully he doesn't play anything of too much consequence. If he attacks with the Quarters Paladin, oh, so I guess our Wing Splicer's dying. I was gonna say if he attacked with the... Interesting. I guess he has a Blister 6 Shaman. That's the only reason I could see him doing that. Ah, right, Volt Charge. Keep forgetting about that card. Not sure why. But it looks like he forgot to proliferate, so it's pretty good for us. I'm going to snap block the Quarters Paladin if he attacks with it here. I'll take the 3 from the Trespasser, no worry. I think we're doing pretty good. We do a premium removal spell too. So the smart thing would probably be to crack, well, maybe not the smartest thing, because he's probably going to proliferate it out next turn, but I'm going to go ahead and crack in for 5. He's already pretty low, and getting in there seems quite substantial. If he draws a Plains here, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Victory's Herald, but we've got the go for the throat. Don't try this at kids' home. Do not keep a 2-mountain hand like that. That's all I'm saying. Sensor Splicer. What do you got? No. 5 mana? Go for the... Or not go for the... turn to Slag. Shriek Raptor. Alright, we're perfectly fine with seeing that card. We're gonna... Oh, well, we drew a Swamp. We're gonna go ahead and go for the Throat It, leaving up another Swamp. It's an interesting choice on his part. Attack here, put him to 4. Or we could leave with the Replica, block, and then sack. I think I like that plan better. If we attack here, he may go to 4, but he could potentially crack us back for 3 more, putting us to 6, and I don't think we'd really want to crack the Replica with him being in red. So I'm going to go ahead and get in there for 4 rather. Leave with the Replica, and draw 2 cards at the end of his turn.